Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head from all those pretty words you said.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this video. I'll be totally honest with you guys. Every day when I wake up and get out of bed, it's a new day and I want to try new things. So on this day, I knew that I wanted to do a lot of deep cleaning, and I cannot wait for you to see the turnout of this entryway tile. So I started out with a Monster energy drink just to give myself a little pep and a little boost. And the first thing that I started out with was deep cleaning my carpets. So instead of going in with a shampooer like I would normally, I decided to deodorize for the most part, and I went in with some baking soda and some lavender. I put it in a shaker, mixed it up, and spread it all over my carpets, making sure to stay really low so that I didn't dust everything in my room out. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know by giving a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out, and I really like to hear you guys' comments about what you liked best from the video, and just to hear you. I really like hearing from you. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Little reckless, you make me breathless.
While that was soaking in and getting all the smells out of my carpet, I decided to do this toilet brush and holder. So all I did was take the toilet brush out and I put it in a little bit of bleach water. I should have put a little more bleach in there, but it worked pretty good to deodorize it anyways. And then while that was soaking, I went back and vacuumed up the baking soda that I had sprinkled onto the carpet. It was really satisfying to see all that baking soda go up into the carpet and know that my carpet smelled really good, and they smelled like that lavender that I had put in it. After that was done, the brush had been soaking for a while, and so I decided to clean out the holder for the toilet brush. I just used a Bleach+Cleaner and wiped it down thoroughly after letting it sit for just a second, and I think it made a huge difference in the way the bathroom smelled. And after that was cleaned out, I put the toilet brush holder back and put it back in the cabinet where I had it. My lint trap in my dryer does not catch all the lint. As you can see, there's a lot of lint that stays down in the actual holder for the lint trap. And so I pulled out all the big chunks that I could reach and then vacuumed all the rest of the dust and lint that I possibly could with this crevice tool on my vacuum. Everybody knows that lint is a fire hazard, and so I wanted to make sure that there was no more in there and that I got everything out that I possibly could.
My favorite song is playing.
Honestly, on this day, I just looked around my house and did everything deep cleaning that I saw needed done. And so I looked above my sink and saw that this light cover needed cleaned. And so I used a bottle brush and just regular dish soap, making sure that it didn't scratch the white paint that is on the inside, and it worked really well. It was crystal clean afterwards, and it made a lot of difference. There was a lot more light after I was done with this. So I just washed it and dried it and put it back like normal. Make sure you dry it or else it might mess up your light bulbs.
Drop your guard. You take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want. Oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal. Just wait and see.
Number 5, I noticed in my dining room I had a lot of cobwebs and dust and just little spots on my ceiling that hadn't been cleaned in a while. I recently did my living room for my Christmas lights, but I hadn't done actually my dining room, which also has a little recess like that. And so I decided to sweep it with a broom covered with a microfiber cloth first, and then I went in with just a mop with just plain old hot water on there just to get any spots and anything else that this broom missed. It worked really well, and my ceiling was really clean after this. I really like doing things like this that make a huge difference. Just when I look around, I don't feel like my house is so dirty on a regular basis.
Take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want. Oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal. Just wait and see. I've known it since I met you. This love, it was a breakthrough.
Now number 6, I don't think that cleaning the inside of this window was actually a deep cleaning, but I thought I would include it. I actually think the deep cleaning comes from cleaning the outside. Some people might do that on a regular basis, but I have a lot of dust and dirt where I live out in the country, for those of you who might not know that, and so I get a lot of dust and dirt on a regular basis. So deep cleaning, I consider this deep cleaning because if I do it too often, it just really doesn't really make a difference. So I do it just here and there whenever I think it really needs it. I would consider this deep cleaning.
'Cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see.
Like I said, I get a ton of dust and dirt, and so I change my intake vent filter about once a month or two if I forget, and it makes a huge difference. As you can see, that one was really, really dirty, and whenever I change it, I try and make sure to also vacuum the actual vent part. It makes a huge difference. There's tons of dust and dirt. I don't know if you can see it fully, but I could see a huge difference. I use the brush tip for my vacuum cleaner. It worked really well, and there was no more built up dust on the outside. And also there was no more dust and dirt going directly into the filter and into our air, which goes into our lung. I have so many ceiling fans in my house. I have one in every room but the bathrooms, and I have 2 in my living room. This is one of the ones in my living room, and it really needed a deep cleaning. I feel like this also helps the air quality by keeping the dust and dirt down, and so I try and deep clean one of these every now and again. I don't have the willpower or the arm strength to clean them all at once, so I try and clean one of them here and there. I noticed this one needed it really bad.
My body's giving up on me, 'cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but don't stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hit him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way.
I also noticed, of course, looking around, that it needed the light bulb change, so I did that, and it made a huge difference. There's more light in my living room now.
It's California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot, and he has the same effect on me.
Some of you may clean your stove burners every time you clean your stove, and I do some with a rag, but every now and again the grease builds up, and I use this purple power to really blast that grease off. I just spray it on and let it sit for a little while. It says to let it have time to penetrate, so I do that, but I don't let it dry. And then I go in with a stiffer brush or a stainless steel wool, and I scrub the heck out of it. It works really good. It gets all those burnt things off, and it makes a huge difference on how my stove looks and how things smell when I just turn the pot on to boil or whatever I'm doing. And nothing smells like it's burning off the burner or anything like that, and I really like the results from this. After I do that purple power stuff, I just use regular dish soap to clean it off and rinse it off and make sure it's really dry before I put it back on my stove.
Myself every single day, you set my world on fire. You set my world on.
Of course, I did this with all 3 of the stove grates from my stove, not just the one. It makes a big difference when you do all of them, even if they don't necessarily need it as much. I still think it looks more uniform that way.
What is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others.
This is the big number 10. I am so excited for you guys to see this before and after of my entryway tile. I just have a small 9 square foot basically tile place right here, but it really needed cleaning, at least the deep cleaning and the grout. And so I used my steam cleaner. I just ran the steam over it a few times and then used a cheap dollar nail brush from the Dollar Tree to scrub that dirt out of there, and then I used a rag to wipe away the dirty water. I didn't use any sort of cleaner or pre-soak or anything like that on this, and so that is one of the reasons that I really would recommend a steam cleaner if you have a lot of grout. I have found it works the best out of everything that I have ever tried, and of course my entryway gets the dirtiest out of all my grout. It worked amazingly well, and I was so happy with the results.
You, I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire.
Every day. Still remember the smell of your car.
In case anyone is wondering, this is also a microfiber rag from the Dollar Tree. It works really well to soak up any water that you have. I use these as cleaning rags and they just soak up everything. They are so great and they're really cheap. You get 2 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I really would recommend them as well.
Forever, if I could fly right back to where I belong, fly right back to my home sweet home. If I could, I'd take it all back and fly high up above the open sea into another destiny. I close my eyes and I'm back in your arms, I fly. Sometimes
Let me know in the comments down below, if you're still with me, which of these deep cleans was your favorite. I really love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is not the end. I will show the before and after before the end of this video.
Do you remember the necklace you gave me? I wear it every day. And oh, it's been a long time since we were together, but there's a special place in my heart that's yours forever. If I could fly right back to where I belong, fly right back to my home sweet home. If I could, I'd take it all back and fly high
This literally blew my mind how clean this tile grout was after using just a steam cleaner and a brush. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you enjoy some of these videos as well.